Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how U.S. stock markets expected to recover after Trump drops tariffs on mobiles. They were saying U.S. stock markets were expected to stage a recovery on Monday after Donald Trump excluded imports of smartphones and laptops from his tariff regime late on Friday night. Shares in Apple and chipmaker Nvidia were on course to soar after tariffs on their products imported into the United States were lifted for 90 days. The temporary reprieve was widely seen as a climb down after pressure from Republican leaders concerned that the soaring cost of smartphones would spark a voter backlash. U.S. retailers support about 80% of all smartphones, many of them from China, which Trump has slapped tariffs totaling 145%. U.S. and Customs and Border Protection said its items like laptops, hard drives, smartphones, and flat panel monitors and some chips would qualify for exemption. Vital machines made outside the United States that are used to make semiconductors were also excluded. It means that these products would avoid the China tariff and the 10% baseline tariffs applied on other countries caught by the new regime. Speaking on Air Force on Saturday evening, Trump said he will be more specific about the latest exemption rules on Monday. He said, "We've been making a lot of money," he said. "It's been the other way around. Other countries, in particular China, was making a lot of money. It is not clear how long the exemption will last or whether specific tariffs will be negotiated on specific products." China has responded with a tariff on all U.S. exports of 125%. Beijing said at the weekend that the reprieve for smartphones was a quote-unquote small step towards easing the trade fight between the world's two biggest economies. However, the United States Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said the reprieve was likely to be lifted in 90 days and reiterated Trump's longstanding plan to apply a different specific levy to the sector. Speaking on NBC, he said all those products are going to come under semiconductors, and they're going to have a special focus type of tariff to make sure that those products get reshored. We cannot be relying on China for fundamental things that we need. He said Lutnick discussed interpretations of Trump's reprieve that argued that it reflected the president's realization that his China tariffs were unlikely to shift more manufacturing of smartphones, computers, and other gadgets to the United States in the near future. On Sunday, Trump warned that no country would be getting off the hook on his punishing tariffs, again singling out China for criticism. He said nobody is getting off the hook for the unfair trade balances, said Trump in a post on his Truth Social platform, especially not China, which by far treats us the worst. Apple has spent decades building up a finely tuned supply chain in the Far East, including inside China. The firm has pledged to move some facilities back to the United States over the next 4 years, which will cost it $500 billion, including constructing a giant factory in Texas for artificial intelligence servers, but was expecting to retain much of its international network as it expanded sales. Last week, some moved to impose tariffs on imports to the United States battered the stocks of Tech's Magnificent Seven: Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla, Google parent Alphabet, and Facebook parent Meta platforms. At one point, they lost $2.1 trillion or 14% of their value from April the 2nd. Shares have recovered since last Wednesday after Trump passed the tariffs outside of China, allowing tech firms to use India and other conduits to import smartphones. So pretty much they're saying that U.S. stocks had pretty much expected to recover after Trump dropped the tariffs on mobiles and smartphones and computers. So definitely want to pay attention. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. Don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. Like, share, and subscribe, and the link will be in the description box. And it's your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.